大一点。Okay, all right. Hello, you're watching CGTN live from northeast China's Heilongjiang province. Hello, you're watching CGTN live from northeast China's Heilongjiang province. And it's autumn, it's harvest season in the northernmost province of China. As you can see, farmers are harvesting, reaping the main crop of the year, which is rice on this farm. Heilongjiang is an important contributor to China's grain production. It is known as the grain from the great northeast. It produces actually 11% of China's food. And what you're looking at is a machine called the harvester. And I tried to drive it yesterday. It was harder than I thought. It took me quite a long time to learn how to drive it. And how it works. Rips out the straws. Whatever you do not stand behind the machine. My cameraman knows it for sure. You get straws in my hair, but it feels good. The wind is nice, sunshine, clear the sky. What a beautiful day to be here in Heilongjiang province. Those of you who have just joined us, we are in Heilongjiang province, one of the major contributors of rice, and this is one of the country's oldest farms called Tailai. It was established in It might be too loud. Let's move to quiet. Wow, beautiful. Hey, buddy. How you doing? 你好。So, how's the harvest this year? 你觉得今年收成咋样啊，兄弟？
今年收成非常好。然后就看这个。
Bumper harvest this year. What are you doing here? 你在这边在现在干嘛呢？是在检查这个收成吗？还是？
有一些那个稻穗啊，可能没有加到里面去，把它重新捡起来扔到台子上。
Alright.
然后。
Very good harvest this year.
I think it's too loud. I don't know if you can hear me.
What about the weather?
I just met
good rains
two farmers, a father and son.
Good weather.
And they've been working here at the farm for how many years? 叔，你在这个农场工作多久了？30多年了。30年，30 years.
We're checking the rice.
3年是吧？父子是吗？对。Father and son, so they both work at the same farm. So 叔 uncle. 在这个农场上30年前是怎么样一个情况工作？
后来经过改造以后，成为优质的良田。
改造以后是吧 ？So they actually modify the land. But how？ 怎么样改造这个土地的？
这土地，第一，首先土地平整， 国家投资大量的工程，修的水源，修的水源，
水源啊，water and the soil. I heard that the northeast China is famous for its black soil. 就是咱东北是它的黑土地特别有名，是吗？
对。
咱们要不然看一下那个黑土地，你给我解释一下为啥是？So, people want to explain why black soil matters so much to rice production in northeast China. 有志 All right, so we got some black soil here. It's fresh. Wow, 这个哎呀，好吃啊！这是黑土地是吗？
这是黑土地，
黑土地是吧？对。Black soil.
原来是盐碱地。
So it used to be alkaline land, but now it's like black soil. It takes like decades to transform the land into black soil, which is rich in nutrients, rich in organic matters. So this is good for rice planting. 这个是对大米种植特别有利。
对，
是吧？
种植水稻就以碱制涝，以碱制稻。
啊，这个
以稻制碱。以稻制涝。
So they use rice planting to treat the land and make it better every day. 30年的这个劳作是吧？那对这黑土地非常有感情了是吧？
对。
So you were strongly attached to the land and the black soil. 那儿子呢？咱们这个大哥，你觉得这个是什么时候从事务农这行的
？19年年底。
2019 19年底。之前是从事什么行业？
户外运动。
户外运动。So it must be in the city, right? 这是在城市里工作是吗？
对，在城市，在西安。
Working in Xi'an and Shanxi province. Okay, so what made you come back? 你为什么要回来？
一个是那个父母的年龄大了，然后那个我觉得回来也能够帮助他们，他们在大城市里生活不是特别习惯。
Okay, so you want to help your parents with the farming, take up their mantle and carry on their work. 就说继承这个父亲的这个土地，然后将农业继续发展下去，是吧？那你在这个务农的过程中遇到什么问题呢？有没有什么就 any challenge when you get this kind of business？
比如说你第1年回来的时候什么都不会做，然后呢就跟着别人做，但是呢觉着好像没有多大学问，其实这里边的学问特别深。你发现所有做的东西都一样，最后发现结果是不一样的。
All right, the first year was tough, right? 第1年总是最艰难的。那当你看到这个成熟的咱们这个稻子啊，哎呀，有什么样的感受？心里面？
我就觉得成熟稻子收的时间越长越好，因为这半年的辛苦，在这一刹那都可以。
So you want to break it in as much as possible for as long as possible. But as you can see, we're using harvesters like the machines. 我们现在这个机械化非常的这个好啊。那你之前说要收割多久？我想问一下父亲这块，说咱们原来30年前或者几十年前、10年前是怎么样收割 ？How do you harvest rice in the fields back in the 90s or 2000s？
3年前是用人工割完了回家还得拖，你要还得用人工扬，
还得用人工。
对。
如果说这片地啊，就这么大一片地，大概需要多少人多少天 ？How many people do we need to harvest this kind of a land right here about this size？
那时候一个劳动力只能种30亩地，
一个劳动力就是 one person can harvest 30 mu of land， 大概是多少天？
收获呀收获30亩地的，一个人得一个月。
Takes a month. Wow, takes a month for to harvest the land. But it's so easy, right, with the harvest machines. 现在有这个收割机，真的是特别轻松。你觉得这些年最大的变化是什么？这个从科技上，从产量上。Levels are higher, getting higher.
现在就是原来能种30亩地，现在一个人能种500、1000亩地也能种。
Wow, so in the past, a man can only plant like 30 mu, but now it's like 500 to 1,000, 1000亩地。您家有多少亩地啊？现在
1300多。
So 1,300, 1,300 mu. Wow, that's a big land. How do you manage 这么大一片土地？
现在洋药就是施药、施肥都行话了。
One thing I noticed that this farm is actually called organic farm， 有机农场是吗？这块咱们都是怎么样去处理这个？比如说施肥啊，还有这个病虫害这方面的工作。
艾基本病虫害和施肥都行话了。
So you're using organic fertilizer, 有机的肥料，还有这个non-chemical to treat the plants. That's why the rice is so good. Let's take a closer look. 我们来走近看一下这个米粒。我想看一下这个东北的著名的the famous rice from the Great Northeast. Wow, look at that.
对，
我们来仔细看一下，来 ，Let's get a close up on the rice. What a fruitful year, a bumper harvest. 说您给我介绍一下，现在这个您觉得这个长势怎么样？这个
Could you
这
please
长势
introduce to us
非常好，
about
但是还有一部分
the growth
有病态的
啊，OK，
这就
they're
是
growing
病态。
well, but
Alright.
some of them are ripped
doesn't-
by the
它这
pests.
病态比较多，对。
Okay, sure.
A
So
lot of
generally it's
pests.
pretty good, and he's quite satisfied. But he said still there's some sick plants, but it's okay. It doesn't affect the overall yields of the year. 我能尝一下这个吗？这可以生吃吗？
Can I taste it?
可以吗？我尝一下。
可以。
Sure.
怎么吃啊？
Be
你
my
教我一下。
guest.
You teach me how to
现在我
how to peel the husk.
就一嚼就更。
See, he's just eating it in raw. Right? 一嚼是吗？
Just bite it.
So perfectly
And true.
organic. So that you don't have to worry about chemicals. And this one, I failed again. So clumsy. 好吃吗？
一到秋季，现在这一
Is it
稻
good?
谷的芳香，
稻谷的芳香。
对。
You smell the aroma of the rice and the freshly mulled fields.
对。
Crunchy.
以后还得加大现在这土地利用率，像这个水线，这一条水线占不少面积。以后就用塑料了，和那个
大棚
水泥预制件的，可以缩短
Okay.
缩小这个占地面积。
All right. So 缩小占地面积的这个主要原因是让更多的水稻种植，对吧？
对。
So they're trying to
扩大有
manage
效面
the fields to plant as much as possible to maximize the output. Wow, 真棒！咱们现在这个农场主打是有机稻米，
有机稻。
那几十年前是这样的吗？几十年前可能是要保证一个数量，是不是？就是 so it's like decades ago, China was China aims to produce as much grain as possible, but now we're focusing on the quality as well as the quantity.
这个灭草的这一环节，主要是控制在水层上，就能把草自然灭掉。像它这个稗子，水层深了，掌握了
水虫是吧？
对，水层用水层水的高度
water level
对
water level. Okay, so water level is essential for creating quality rice. Speaking of water, where does the water come from? 水是从哪儿来的？
对，再一个我们这都是嫩江水，嫩江水
So there's a river next to us, near us. It's called Heilongjiang River. So they use the water from the river to irrigate the fields, rice fields. Look at that, it's golden. This is beautiful. And it's a nice day, although it's a bit windy. But farmers are enjoying the day. It's their day of the year. It's their season, the bumper harvest. Wow, this is magnificent. I've never seen anything like this. I'm hoping you're enjoying the view as well.
咱就看，它这是。
All right, let's give you a moment to break and just take a look at the rice fields and enjoy. What a beautiful scene. As I mentioned before, Heilongjiang is a very important contributor to China's grain production. It is known as the grain barn of the Great Northeast, and it produces about 11% of China's food. So that means 1 in 9 bowls of rice is produced here in Heilongjiang province. You know, ensuring that 1.4 billion people have food on their table is always a priority for China. And China's annual grain yields, last time I checked, has reached more than 650 million tons for 7 years in a row. So that's amazing, right? What a miracle. And on average, that means each person in this country has about 480 kilograms of food every year, which is significantly above the world average. And you know, actually Chinese
赵总，你先跟我们的观众打一个招呼，然后做一个简单的自我介绍。
好，大家好，我是北大荒集团黑龙江泰来有限公司副总经理赵仲晨，很荣幸与大家分享我们北大荒泰来农场优质大米。现在请跟我们进。
我再给赵总补充一下，赵总特别谦虚。Actually, he is also an agricultural expert. So if you have any questions on agriculture, if you have any questions on the rice from Northeast China, please do not hesitate to leave us your comments. We will try to answer as many questions as possible for you. And while Tianyuan was on the farm, we are busy preparing some rice, right? 我们在天元在农场的时候，我们也没闲着，咱们已经准备好了。
In Tianyuan, in the farm, we were very busy. We've prepared cooked rice. Now let's taste it.
Are you ready?
Get ready. The camera is ready.
2, 1, go.
啊，真香！这就是说我们那个北大荒泰来农场产
It
的
smells
这个
good.
优质的大米。我们这大米啊，焖完饭
This
之
is the
后，
rice
从感官上
locally
看它是晶莹剔
grown
透，
in our
而且
farm.
说一瞅就是
From the
很
look
柔
of
韧。
it,
哎，
it's very beautiful and transparent, and it's very soft.
是一个非常温馨的场景。当你忙碌一整天，
It's a warm scene for Chinese.
从学校回到家，又饿
You've been working all day long or studying all day long in school. When you get home and smell the fragrance of the hot rice from the pot, it's good.
Finished a long day work, or after you finish school from and you go home, you're hungry, you're tired, and then you have a oven of rice. You open the lid, you see the steam on your face. This is a moment of fulfillment. This is a moment of happiness. 那咱们光说不行，你必须得
尝一尝。
尝尝吧。
好
对，，
来，我帮你。
来，咱们来。
So let's taste it.
其实现在已经闻到这个香味了。
对我们这个，这个
I can
米饭
smell
呢
the fragrance of the rice now.
您也盛一点吧。
哎，我最尝。就是我们
Please help yourself.
Already filled the whole house.
因为我们这个米饭嘛，让大家品尝一口啊。
来，就给
不知道
特写吧。
你们那个看到之后是否会流口水？
Now let's zoom in on the rice.
Audience must be
It's
mouth-watering now.
mouth-watering.
品尝一口。
尝一口啊。It's very chewy. This is really good. Actually, I was born in eastern part of China, where farmers also, sorry, excuse me, where farmers also grow rice, but it tastes quite different。就我是出生在南方的，其实，在南方咱们也种植水稻，
对对对。
但是南方的大米和咱们东北的大米尝起来口感还是不一样的，这是为什么呢？
因为我们北方嘛，尤其我们北大荒，
So why is the
这
difference?
块呢，我们那个是昼夜温差比较大。南方
We're in the north. We have big temperature difference in the morning and at night, but that's different in South China. So our rice is more chewy.
你也品尝了，入口之后有一种回甘。
对。
它这是跟南方米不一
And
样的
also
地
you
方。
can
按专业
still
的
taste
讲
the
呢，就是
aroma
说我
after
们北
you
方米
swallow
它这
it.
个质量淀粉含量比较低。
Professionally, we say that rice in north has low
它蛋白质
content
含量
of
呢也相对来说比较低。
the
所以说
starch,
就我们这个
and
米啊，
protein
口
content
感
is
非常好。
lower than
就
the
是非常
rice
适中，
in the
大家
south.
都爱吃
That's
我们
why
北
it
方米的一种
tastes
原
much
因。
better.
It's quite chewy, it's quite
People
sweet,
usually all
and
favor.
you can see each and every grain is fun. Yes. 那这是咱们的这个米，然后这边我看还摆着很多的不同的这些是都是。
What about those placed on the
咱们
table?
品种不一样。
Are
你
they
像
the
咱们这
same
款
variety?
是咱们那个功能
Different
性大
varieties.
米。
这是咱们今
This
天
one
对，就是今天早上煮的米。
今天咱们煮的是这个。
煮的是这个，而且说今天咱们
is
煮的
the
米。
rice we are eating today.
这咱们很有口福，是我们
And
那
it's
个收的
Newly
第一
harvested
年
rice.
加工
So
出的
lucky
米。
us.
So the rice we have just now is the newly harvested one. We're so lucky. We're the first batch of people who tried the new rice this year. 那咱们这个米和这个米又有什么区别呢？
这个米呢是我们稻花
What about the difference between the two rice?
水稻品种，我们这个呢是14片叶的
This is the
长日香的
Daohuaxiang
品种，它的
series.
香型不一样，口
This
感
is
呢
Changzhixiang
也不一样，叶
series.
型呢
They smell
大小有
differently
差异。
and taste
那我
differently.
们这边摆出来的也是第三个不同的品种吗？
对对对，这款呢就是咱们才刚
Is this
焖饭
different as well?
吃的这款
Sure.
米，你们看就是我们这个米啊，一看完之后
This is the one we were eating
从
just
感
now.
官上一看呢，它这个整齐度非常
Touch
整
it
齐
on your
而且说白
hand.
了就是
You could feel that they are placed
而
in
且说白
order
了就是从这个感官上亮度也非常亮
and very
就是很晶莹
complete.
这种，哎。
And they are bright in color.
我们也可以让赵总给我们的观众朋友们做一个小科普，就是咱们去市场上买米的时候，怎么去挑选？
Actually, for your knowledge, when we go to the market to
咱
buy
们首
rice,
先呢
how
就
can
是
we
从
judge that
外
the
观
rice
上
is high
看，你把手
quality?
拿在米中，就像咱俩现在拿到这米中，拿到手中之后，首先看那
From
个它
the
这个米
appearance,
粒儿型的整齐
just
度，
hold the
跟
rice
这个
in
粒
your
儿大小
hand.
的均匀度。
Look at
哎
whether
再
the
就是呢
rice
那个搁在那个鼻尖
is
闻一闻
complete
看看它
and
有没
every
有
grain
淡淡
is
的清
complete,
香
and
有
then
米的自
take
身
it to
带
your
有的
nose
清
and
香的
smell
香
it.
气。哎，这
If
个
you
从
can
感官
smell
看
the
就是
aroma
一种
of the
好米
rice,
所以这个而且这个摸
then
上
it's
去
high
非常
quality.
摸上去吧非常柔润柔
And
滑
when，I touch
哎
it,
是这种
it's
感
very
觉。
soft
非常柔润
and smoothie.
对对对对对对对，它的整齐度比较好。
No one grain is broken.
剔透的，
对对
They are
对
very complete
非常有实力。
对对
and they are
对。
transparent.
那今年的新米我们是很幸运，第一批能尝到了，然后等到今年这个整体的秋收结束之后
We were lucky to taste the first
会大概的销往哪些
batch of processed
因
rice.
为那
After
个我
the
们呢现在
harvesting,
呀，就是自己
where
有
will your
自
rice
己
be
的利用电商这个
sold?
平台呀，我们有自己的那个直播间。
We have the
因为现在我们
e-commerce
也是为
platform,
了
and we
更
have
好
the
地
live
把我们
streaming.
这个北大荒的大米啊
So
做出去，把我们这个优质基地
those
让那
platforms are
个
gonna
全
sell
国人民
our
啊都知道
Beida
我
Huang
们自
rice
己呢做
further,
了电商
so
平台
people everywhere in our
电商平
nation
台
could access our rice.
在直播
对对对对对
I
对
see that your colleague is doing the live streaming right now.
these years. So Tailai Farm also has its own live stream platform. We can see staff members there now trying to sell their rice via live streaming. Let's join them. Can we? Shall we join them? 我们可以加入到大家吗？
可以可以，没问题。
哎，我看直播间人不少，我们就
还可以
乱入一下。Hello，
来看一看
大家好，大家
大家好
好。大家好，我们是专
Hello
门
everyone, I see so many followers.
现在是在
We're coming from
黑龙江省
CGTN.
齐齐哈尔的泰来农场给大家直播。
Now we
看到
are
今天
in
大家
Tailai
在线上
Farm
大家都
of
是来买咱们
Chichihar
的
in
泰来
Heilongjiang
大米
province.
那赵
I
总
see a
今
lot
天
of
也来这边
fans
哈
in
这个
this
这
show.
次这
You
个
are
难得
all
的机
here
会
to
咱
buy
们
Tailai
直
rice,
播间的小
and
伙
the
伴们
general
有什么样
manager,
的问题
Mr.
都可
Zhao,
以
is
或者
here,
说
so
想了
it's
解
a
哪款
very
产
rare
品，咱
opportunity.
们都
If
可
you
以
have
让
any
赵总给大家
questions,
解答一
Mr.
下，
Zhao,
或者
please
可以
go
介绍一下
ahead.
这个咱们现在正在推荐的这款这个大米的特性吧。
And also we can give you an introduction of the rice.
我们现在啊，直播间推荐的这款大米呢，就是说我们那个功能性大米。
The rice we are
富硒大米
recommending
富硒吧
is
它
our
有抗癌
functional
作用
rice called
因为我
Fuxi
们现在
rice.
那个大米的发展，我们的定位就是为了说的
And fushi in Chinese means selenium enrichment, so it is anti-cancer. So this rice called fushi rice is not only tasteful but also healthy. It's organic and also it tastes good.
就是说，而且说我们这个米呢，素有什么支撑呢？就是说，不用菜就能吃饱饭的大米。
Even without any other dishes, this bowl of rice is good enough. Very good introduction. And I see some comments and bulletin comments. Someone says that this rice is good.
对对对。
Some are calling our slogan.
对对对对对对对。
好，那咱们也不打扰他们的工作了，咱们就继续去看一看咱们的这个米这么好，光在这个
So excuse us.
对，我带大家
Go
到
ahead
实
with
地
the
去
live
看一
stream.
看啊。对。
Let's go to the field.
Also the irrigation water to learn more about how the rice is brewed here in Tailai Farm. All right, let's get on the bus. 好。正好在路上的时候，赵总也可以跟我们介绍沿途的这个情况。
On our way, Mr. Zhao, you could introduce more. Please take your seat.
So you're watching CGTN live streaming from northeast China's Heilongjiang province. We're in a farm called Tailai. It's located in a region called Huang, which can be translated as Great Northern Wilderness. In the past, people thought this region is kind of like a frontier wasteland because of its extremely cold weather and it's sparsely populated. But now, this is a farm. That can feed almost 1.4 billion Chinese people, and it's considered the country's granary. Now we're on our way to check out the farm and to check out the irrigation water source. 那在我们的这个行进的路上，赵总给我们介绍一下咱们这个农场的风光。因为其实我也是第一次过来，到了这边，这个跟我原本印象中、想象中的农场是不一样的。
This is my first visit, and this farm is truly different from what I had imagined. Because in the south, we don't see so big area of farm. So what is this place that we are passing by? On our right-hand side, those are the park areas to entertain our employees. It's a forest park. That could help to give our employees more entertainment choices. They could take a walk and enjoy nature. High ratio of plantation here. It's indeed ecological farm. And we have very good environment. We have fish and crabs. And we have a lot of plants. Ducks, chickens are everywhere. So very good environment here. This is really easy. So with good environment, good soil and water, we could grow high quality rice. That's true. On our right side, that's a base for seeds. We have our own R&D department for seeds. We will choose the most suitable seeds for this piece of land. So we can help to contribute to national food security, and at the same time, we will work harder on the quality of rice. The road is really clean and tidy. It's really a modernized farm, different from our biased concept of villages.
我们现在就是达到这个标准化的一个适合人居的这么一个小城镇，环境比较优美。而且说我们现在
We are creating like a township, a livable township. It's very beautiful. So now everywhere you could see those beautiful environment After harvesting, we will put all the rice here for sunbathing. And we have a uniform input supply, uniform operation of agricultural products, and we also have digital agriculture services. You can see the paddy field. It's a bumper year. It's very clear from where we are. It's like a painting. I see no farmer in the field. Traditionally, we tend to believe that the farmers work very hard, toil very hard in the field, but now we see no farmer. Beida Huang is building the modernized agriculture basis, so agricultural production is fully mechanized. We save a lot of manpower. We use the big machines to toil in the land. We seldomly see farmers toiling in the piece of land anymore. The traditional agriculture era is behind us. And I heard that the farmers can use the APPs to do the irrigation or drainage of the water while staying at home. So that's really about smart farming. That's true. While developing smart agriculture, we are using the digital technologies to serve farmers. So the farmers can use their cell phone and just click once, then they can monitor the paddy field, and it's real-time monitoring. We have some pumps to have water irrigation through the electro farming. The answer is yes. You may have never seen such a big paddy field before. So take a look. Wherever we are going, on our two sides, those are the rice field. What is the total area here in the farm? The total area is about 56,300 mu. So what do you grow? Beans, corn, and rice, mainly the three crops. It's really a good opportunity to see such a big farmland.
It's really a very unforgettable experience to have a look at such a vast region of farmland of paddy rice. And for me, this is also the first time. 有很多的年轻人哈，他可能觉得就只知道咱们这个盘中餐是这个样子，但是不知道他从哪里来，也不知道他这个在田里的状态是什么样的，也可以通过现在。
Many youngsters never see where the rice they're eating come from, so it's a rare opportunity. Allow me to do more introduction. Maybe you have known very little about where and how is the rice grown. There are several steps. First of all, we need to stimulate the sprouting. We will sterilize the seeds, and then we will grow the seeds in the soil. And it takes about 30 days to 35 days for sprouting. And after sprouting, we will plant the sprouts into the paddy field. And then they will grow leaves and spikes, and then they will be harvested. So 4 periods for rice growth.
第4个时期是枯树期，就是我们现在看到水稻这种长势的情况。就这
The
个
four
时期，
periods
我们
belong
就
to
可以
four
进行
different
大面积
levels
收
of
割、收获
maturity
水稻
of rice.
是这么情况。
During the fourth period, we could start harvesting.
对。
自流灌溉。那
对。
除了水之外呢，我们知道东北这个地方，我们每次经常会说到黑土地，因
对
为
对对。
黑土地也是对于咱们这个长得非常好的是在大地高品质的大地
对对对
很重要的一
对对。
I heard you have gravity irrigation. That's true.
对于这个种植高品质水稻的这个意义和价值。
好。
So when we
What is the role of the black soil?
agriculture in northeast China, we will mention that the black soil, because black soil is recognized as the most fertile and organic rich soil in the world. There are 3 black soil regions in the world. The first is in Ukraine, the second is in the United States, especially in the northeast region of China. So why is black soil so important? High, right? 就是能够讲。
好好好，因为我们这个黑土地吧，它那个有机质含量比较高，能够为水稻的生长提供各种营养元素。
In the black
而且说我
soil,
们那个北大
there are
荒
more
地
organic matter,
出台了黑土地保
so
护的
more
标准。
nutrients.
我们是按照黑土地的保护
And
标
we
准
have standards to
在我们
protect the
水
black
田上
soil in
我们
Beida
实行
Huang.
的是秸秆抛洒全量还田，让把这个秸秆整个的还田地增加它的有机质。哎，我们是这么
We will return the straws to the field to increase the content of organic matter. That could better protect
这嘎达
the nutrients. So what is happening?
Met Tianyuan here. Hi. 师傅开下门。Hello, Tianyuan. How are you? Hello. Hi. Yeah, it's quite windy. We watched your live. Really a touching story. Yes, yes.
The rice is good, right?
Yes, yes. And we tried some rice.
So beautiful, right? You tried some rice?
Yeah,
I
don't
haven't
worry.
had breakfast.
This is this year's rice.
Try some raw rice. And,
You tried some raw
yeah,
rice?
it's crunchy, but it's also sweet because the sugar, the carbs in it for a carb lover like me, and it's so good. I can't wait to have this year's new rice.
The exhibition hall we did our live stream is full of the aroma of the rice.
Really?
So good.
Wow, you're so lucky.
We are so lucky.
You are so
we are
lucky.
The
We are
first
so
batch
lucky.
of
Yeah, we're
people
so
to
lucky.
have the new rice this
太
year.
棒了，这个心理真的是，我觉得
对
想到有心理，
对对。
Oh, just think about it.
就已经饿了，是不是？
Smell, yeah, I'm already hungry.
那我们现在是跟赵总带我们去
去趟水源地。
看这个水源地。
对对
Now Mr. Zhao is taking us to the field.
东北黑土地的上的大米这么大。
We've been talking why the rice grown in northeastern China is so tasteful.
对对对。
For example, the black soil and the water.
Is that we use the reverse water to water the rice fields. That's what makes good quality rice. So let's go and check it out, right?
Yes. And actually, I went to another farm, which is about 4 hours drive from here. The day before yesterday.
Oh yes. Oh, that's why you visit here.
Yes, that farm is called Chahayang. 这个茶哈洋农场。Over there, the people told me that the rice grown in 茶哈洋农场 is good for porridge，就是茶哈洋的米更适合于做粥
米，
尤其是他们销往这个潮汕地区，每10碗潮汕砂锅粥就有8碗的米是来自于。
The rice is sold to Chaoshan. Every 8 out of 10 bowls of porridges are using rice from Chahayang farm. So what's the difference of your rice from the Chahayang farm? We can grow 14 Ka Daohuaxiang series of rice. We have different varieties from Chahayang farm. And we both are known for the high quality rice. So our rice are grown for people. There are so many similar farms in Beida Huang. Because of the location,
对对对对对。
we are growing more to be marketed to different markets.
The variety is different. One is good for fall porridge, and this one is organic. So I can't wait to try both.
So next time when we go to Guangdong,
Guangdong,
we
yeah.
should order the
You should order
seafood
it.
porridge.
And tell them the origin of the rice. You know where this rice comes from? I've been there. And I tried some of the new rice. 2022. It's another bumper harvest this year.
And also, I told Mr. Zhao that this is also the first time for me to come to the northeast region of China to see such a vast area of paddies. I was born and raised in the eastern part of China, at Jiangsu province, and that's our hometown.
That's our hometown.
Yeah, that's our hometown. And in our hometown, farmers also grow rice,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit different from
Totally
those.
different. It's totally different.
It's totally different from these in
Jiangnan is known
northeast.
for its fish and rice,
Yes.
but here in Beida, Huang is in the great northeast. It's totally different. The land is so vast. I was so amazed by the sheer beauty
You
of
cannot even see the
yeah.
concrete over there.
对。
Yeah, and when the machine starts, when the harvester starts, you know that's a good year. You know, back then people used like sickles to cut to harvest, to reap the rice, to collect the crops. But here, I think many of the farmers now use like modern machines. 现在都用的是这种现代化的。
现代化的对机械收割，都是大机械。哎
It's modernized.
才刚我在过程
We
中
use
也给
machines to harvest.
老师介绍了，我们现在都是农业生产能达到全程机械化。
I've been introducing about the machinery. It's 100% machinery right now.
Oh, you're right.
这就是我们水源地
水源地。到了。
哎，对，好，好，
好，那我们就下车一起去看一看。
对。
All right. Oh, it's really beautiful.
对。
Oh, it's windy out here.
这就是我们那个水稻的发源地，啊，就是水的发源地，哎。
水的发源地。
对，就是我们
This is the
牧场
origin of our
灌
water.
溉水都是我们这种嫩浆
The
水
irrigation
习
water
惯进行那个
we
灌溉。
use
所以说我们
comes
这个
from
大米好吃啊
Nanjiang River,
一是
and
低温
then
的优
we
势，二是我们
purify
热
the
水
water
土
for
的优势。
irrigation.
其次就是说我们这个
So we have two
嫩浆水
benefits. One is
灌
the
溉这种
black
优
soil,
势
the
这
other
是其
is
他
the
的
water.
地方一般不具备的。
So
因
that
为我们
paves
都
the
是
way
天
for
然进行
better
灌溉。哎，
irrigation.
一会儿那个
The groundwater, the underground water, the temperature is lower than the water from the river.
Yeah.
It's just like the body temperature.
And the,
You will need.
I think the minerals are different, right?
矿物质也是不一样。
它那个矿物质元素矿物质离子含量非常丰富，而且说这个嫩浆的水呀、水质非常清澈，它适合
It contains more ions.
哎，
It's really a suit for farming, especially rice here. Plus the black soil, what else? And the geographical location and the temperature.
Temperature.
Well, everything's in favor
对
to plant rice here. 所有一切都是特别适宜这种。
对对对
天
对
时地利加人和。
对对
So
对
everything， is
加我们
suitable.
北大荒现在这种大农
It's
业
all
基地
right.、
大农机，哎，这种那全程机械化。
Because of the
使
big
我们
machinery
现在
here
这
in
个
Beidahuang, we can have 100% mechanization.
配上农机农艺。
对对对对对对。
哦，我们现在看到这个。
Good
看到的就
seeds,
是
good
我们这个
agriculture
灌溉站
technologies.
所有的稻田的用水都是通过这个
This
灌
is
溉
our
站进
irrigation
行吸
station.
水，完了运到咱们那个田间。
All the
一个地
irrigation
方
water
一个
is
角落
purified
我
here
们现
in
在
this
看到的呢，
station.
那个咱们再往前走一走，我们现在看到这个引渠啊，
Let's
就是我
walk
们这
further.
个灌溉站的引渠。这个引渠的头呢，就是我们嫩浆的浆心。哎，那个头就是嫩浆浆心。我们这个引渠的长度是1.4
If you
公里
look。far,
嫩浆啊，我给大家
have
介绍一下
the water
嫩浆的源头跟它的来源。嫩浆呢，在蒙古
is
语
our
蒙古语
rains.
里头，它是碧绿的浆，嫩是碧绿的意思，所以说
嫩浆 in
它是叫
Mongolia
碧绿的浆
means。green.
嫩浆的源头呢，它在那个我们大兴安岭。伊勒呼里山
And the
那
origin
个
of
是它的
Nanjiang
发
is
源地
in。Daxing
它这
Island.
个自北向南呢，经过黑龙江、内蒙
It
古、吉林。
originates
它
from
的总长度呢，流经长度是1369公里。
and the total
最
length
后呢，在我们肇源县的
is
三岔口完汇入到我们的松花江。
1,369 kilometers. and then it converges with Songhuajiang River.
So you use the water to farm. 用这个嫩江水来灌溉是吧？
对。
可以下面去看一看。
可以，咱们
啊，可以，咱们可以从那边走。对。
Yeah, I want to feel the water.
对。
Yes. Actually, we are born along the Yangtze River.
Yangtze River, yeah.
这嘎小心别磕着啊，只能从这嘎过去了。对，好，小心点，哥们儿，哎，对，慢点啊，没事儿，慢点。这嘎是石头，你没事不好，对，对，慢点啊，你慢。 对，你慢点，对，因为现在吧，已经在过了它这个汛期的时候，就是算是它这个水位最低的时候了啊。因为每次水位最高的时候，我们能达到。
This is now the flood season, so the water level is very low. At the highest, the water level could be 135. Now it's the lowest. Because it's approaching winter.
对，好，可以，对，没事，他这嘎不滑，对，对，对，这是原生态的水，大家，它水是很清澈的，哎。 对，
It's very clear.
对，它这个就是说的那个对，垂钓的人比较多，而且就是它是江水，这里边就有鱼。为啥说我们可以说我们这地区有水就有鱼？
Because
我们
it's
习惯的是江水，
water from
所以说它在
rivers,
江
so
水里
there
边
are
就带这
many
种
fish.
小鱼啊、鱼卵呐，到我们田间地里之后，它就开始生
The
长。
water and the water eggs
原生态
directly flow from the Nanjiang River here.
是进行用有机肥代替化肥，所以说就是说用一些那个生物农药
And you
代替
use
咱们传
organic
统的农药，
fertilizers
所以说
instead
它
of
这个
chemicals.
非常哎。
这也是算是黑土吗？还算是河？
就说是河川冲积土，也算是黑土。对，河川冲积土。
Yes. It's the sediment black soil in the riverbed.
对。
It's very slippery. Be careful. Mind your steps.
没事，哎，好，对。对。
Mud on my shoes. I feel like a real farmer here. It feels good, so good. Wow, what a day, huh?
Yeah, and also this region, Huang, can be
Heilongjiang.
translated as Great Northern Wilderness.
Wilderness.
In the past, people think
Yeah.
this place is like a northern frontier wasteland because it's sparsely populated. It's extreme.
Barren.
It's
之前是北大荒，现在是北大
北大仓。
对。
Like a
After-
grain barn.
Yes, after decades of efforts, after 2 generations or even 3 generations of endeavor.
3代的那个农垦人的努力。
对
So now it's considered the country's granary.
Yeah, grain barn at the northeast.
Yes.
啊，真的太不容易了，通过这么多年努力，其实也是建成的时候是1948年。
1948年，我们那个建的比较早。
It was built in
对
1928.
PRC.
Very early on.
Wow, has a long history, this farm. And now it's been transforming actually from quantity to quality, right? From like enough food to eat good and eat well, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, because with the rapid development of the society, people in China are pursuing a
Yeah,
better
Chinese
quality
consumers
life.
wants more quality rice. 现在这个消费者可能也希望吃到更好，吃到
从这个吃不饱到吃得饱，到现在要吃
吃
得
得好，对。
通过各种这个技术啊、革新啊，
Previously we were
各
starving,
种的
but
管
now
理
we
啊，
can not only
我
feed
们现在北大
ourselves
荒
but
所做的
also
工作，
can
就是说在
eat
保
well.
国家粮食安全压上。
So the work of Peida Huang is to not only ensure food security in China, but also improve the rice quality through technological innovation.
现在说到家话，就是未来
So we can not only be full, but also be
感觉我
healthy.
感觉咱们现在应该就是吃得好， 是最主要的，而且以后包括一些功能性的大米，我感觉是非常畅销的。
And the quality matters. In the future, many of those functional rice will be sold well. For example, the fibrous contents matter. We were talking about the food security issue, and Beida Huang's mission is to ensure that.
Food quality and rice quality along the way. Wow, very vital task indeed.
And in September 2018, Chinese President and General Secretary Xi Jinping visited the region of Beida Huang, and he said Beida Huang has been assuring Chinese people's most rice bowl and the most basic living needs. Yeah, China has only about 9%
9%
of
the world's arable land.
arable land,
Right?
but
I think the number is correct.
yeah.
We have
But
1.4 billion people.
China has achieved the goal to feed its 1.4 with only 9% of the world's arable land.
A miracle and to the world supply chain because we're feeding self-sufficient, so we can leave other food for the world.
Like what we met, and I told you, we have some meal for you.
Oh,
we
you
have
have
some
the meal.
rice.
Where is
That's
it?
in
Where is it? I
our
can't wait.
That's in our philosophy.
Is it lunchtime yet?
Not yet. Maybe very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Very
So
soon.
we should here and
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah.
have our new rice of
New
this year.
rice, new rice. 新米是不是？
对对
I
新米
can't wait to
对
have it.
对，我们今天
哦
差不多在这里就要跟我们的观众朋友们说再见了，因为我们就要迫不及待的想要去尝一尝我们的新米，尤其是天
It's
元
not
还没有
almost
吃到
还没吃
饭
到，
rice,
对
so
对
we
对
他非常的
can't
羡慕和
wait to
嫉
eat
妒我们。
newly
给天元
harvested
留了。
rice, especially Tianyuan.
对对。
All right, so
He's
that's
hungry now.
almost for today.
All right.
See you in the next one.
Right.
Bye bye.
For now.